everybody, this is Melanie. Welcome back to Crafting Chaos with Melanie. I hope everybody's doing good today. I am sorry, I am dropping stuff, and I'll just be honest with you, I'm not all together today. It's been a day. I started it off with my daughter getting her wisdom teeth cut out, so that's been an adventure, and I'm in the middle of working on something for myself, and my desk is a chaotic disaster. But that's okay. That's okay. And I was kind of struggling on what I wanted to do today, and I felt like I was having a block. And then I don't know, I was inspired by the album that I'm making, and I thought that I would bring the concept of this album to a card, and I thought I would do some masculine cards. So, first, let me show you what I'm working on really quick. Now, this isn't mine. This is a Genevieve album. I'm just now, in the throes of it. This is one she did a while back. And look how gorgeous this is. Isn't this beautiful? I love doing her albums. Love it. But what I normally do is let her go through the series, and then I usually go back and do the albums. I like to watch them and take notes and do my little twist. A lot of times I change up the paper collection and stuff, but this time I'm following her tutorial pretty much exact because I absolutely love this paper. This is Mente, and this is where I'm at. So, what inspired me with this album is the gold. And let me see if I can find an example of what I'm talking about. And of course, it's going to be hard to see. Let's see. I don't see anything, so I'm just going to show you what we're going to do. But anyway, it was inspired by this album. So I pulled out my Mente, and guys, I have a lot of Mente, and I absolutely love it. And I got this collection called Traveler. And I do have the 12 by 12, but this is the 6 by 8. And I thought this is the perfect book to do some masculine cards. The colors in this, oh my goodness, this is so pretty. I did get this particular collection at maymaymadeit.com, so I'll bet you it's still there, I hope, and I will link it below because, guys, this is a gorgeous collection. It is stunning. So I'm going to show you how I take this collection and do something very unique to it. I'm also using some gold foil. This is mink gold foil. What we're going to do today, it does matter what kind of foil you have. You cannot use the foil that is used for the heat press, not the heat press, what is it called? Like glimmer plates, the heat, you have to have the heat to set it. I can't find my words, but this is Heidi Swapp. And I know Sizzix also has some, but this is the type of foil that you would use with the mink machine, okay? So we're going to be using that today. And I just pulled out a random stamp set to use the happy birthday. And I got, this is from CP Designs, Catherine Puller, and it's Dried Treasures. And I'm going to be using this today. So let me show you what we are going to do, guys. This is a fun card. I got into the ephemera pack, which is right here. And I pulled out some ephemera. This ephemera is stunning. And I just pulled out some masculine ephemera, okay? I also pulled out 2 sheets of paper. There's another piece of ephemera. And I wanted a tag that I thought I already had cut out. But I don't see it, so I may have to cut a tag out. But anyway, I pulled these 2 sheets of paper out. So we're going to be using this side. And I'm going to be showing you cutting this out and using this. Okay, so let's get started. All right, so the first things first, we are going to be doing some trimming. And what handy dandy, guys, I'm ashamed at the trimmers I have. I swear it's ridiculous. I'm done. I'm not buying any more trimmers. I have so many. I usually grab my Tim Holtz right now, but I had my Stampin' Up! Out because I was doing a lot of scoring, and also this, the way this is set up right here, I didn't have to flip the arm out. So, you know, that's what we did. All right, so I'm going to cut this down to 4 by 5 1/4. And this is going to be your base, right? All right, so that's the first thing we're going to do. We're going to do that right there. Then we're going to take this sheet of paper and I'm going to cut this map out. I'm going to cut this angled map out. I'm going to show you what we're going to do with it. And I'm not cutting it straight. I'm just jaggering it. I'm wiggle cutting. I'll just be honest with you. These are just a cheap pair of scissors. So I'm just wiggle cutting this out. I just really want the shape. Let's get this out of the way here. I want the shape of this. So we are going to wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. There you go. All right. So we got this piece, right? These are some little cuts that I made. This is tea stained paper. And as you saw on this album, I use a lot of tea stained or coffee stained paper whenever I'm doing mini albums with Genevieve. Right here, if you see here, this is coffee stained paper. So this is a technique that I learned with her. And if you're doing an antique feel or kind of a vintagey feel, it's a really good way to add something different. So I had a full sheet of it, and I just took some random dies and cut out some shapes. The one we're going to use today is this rectangle. I think the rectangle is going to be the best bet. I'll get that one out too, just in case. And we're going to put this to the side. And I'm going to go ahead and also cut out a tag. And I think I want this one. Now, I am going to craft Acropolis next week. Actually, I'm going to be leaving Sunday and splitting the trip up. It's a pretty good drive for me. It's a little bit over 10 hours, so I'm sure there's some May-mates. I think we call ourselves the Made-its watching this video. I'm excited to see a lot of you there. But anyway, I'm taking this collection. I'm going to take this whole collection with me because I want to do a book, and I think that's going to be my big project next week. That or a baby book. But anyway, so I cut this out. All right, so let's see here. First things first, we are going to do a technique on this. We're going to add a flare to this. So let me get me a sheet of paper. And let me show you how cool this is. All right. So I'm going to take a glue stick. Now I have this Oohoo. Let's see here. Oohoo stick. I got this off Amazon. And I also have the Elmer's extra strength glue stick. Either one of these will work. A glue stick is a glue stick. All right. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to use the Elmer's just to show you. I'm going to go through this piece of paper here, your base, and I am just going to do some glue. And guys, I'm not doing any rhyme or reason. I just want some glue on here. Right? And I'm going to cut a piece of this gold. You probably can figure out by now what we're doing. I love this. And we're going to take this gold foil on here, and we are just going to burnish this on here. Now, depending on the paper, some paper, it really does, there's something under here, stick to it. Some paper, it doesn't stick as well to. It just depends. So, wait till you see this. Look at that. Oh my God. I never get tired of this. I do this a lot on albums, but I've never done it on cards. And I just thought, wow, what a cool way to do this. And I'm going to be honest with you, this cheap Elmer's glue stick is actually working a little bit better on this paper than the Oohoo stick did. Do you see what we're doing? See, there's no rhyme or reason to this. Look at that, how pretty. I love it. I absolutely love this technique, and it really just gives it a different feel. All right, so we got that piece, right? So now we're going to do this piece. So what we're going to do is, first thing I'm going to do is take this piece to my 4x6. And I'm actually going to corner that off a little bit. And we are going to put this down right about there, right? Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to even this up just a little bit. I want this edge to be more straight than the rest of it. All right, yeah, let's go right here. So we're going to put this down, and I'm just going to flip it around. Right, and I'm going to cut this piece off. Okay, so now I know the piece. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you the difference. I'm going to use the Uhu stick on this because I've used this actually. I've already made one of these cards, and this does a little bit lighter. It doesn't go quite as sticky, so you got a little bit less of the gold on there. So let's see what this looks like. Guys, this is such a cool way, and I'm telling you, that roll, I just now purchased that roll. I got it from Amazon. I will link it. Okay, you see the difference? This is a little bit lighter, so it just kind of gives you a different feel, and I like it because I don't want as much on here. I love this. And I'm telling you, one roll of that will last you forever. Forever and a day. I've used the roll I had for years, and I love it. Now, I'll tell you another way of doing this. If you don't want to do this part of it and you'd rather do something else, emboss it. Just get you some gold embossing and just emboss around that. But I just really wanted to give it a different vibe. And oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? I love it. I love it. I'm telling you, I love it. Okay, so let's start putting this card together. All right, so this is going to go right here. Look how pretty that is. Oh my goodness, guys, I love this. I absolutely love this. So we are going to be using my ATG. You could use glue. We are going to be using some of the glue here in just a second. I just used different things. I think we went this way, didn't we? Yeah. So we're going to take this, and we are going to put that down. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Guys, I can't. Okay. Now we are going to take the sentiment, and I'm going to stamp that out. Sorry, I'm going to stamp that out real quick. I'm using the Sizzix stamping tool. Guys, I love this. Now, it's big. I'm not even going to lie. This thing is big. But I really like it. I'm enjoying it. I might do a review on it. I've used it and used it. Alright, so we're just going to do happy birthday down here. And I am going to use Catherine Pooler. Let's see here. Did I put the ink up? Guys, I told you I don't have it together. I'm just going to do happy birthday there. And I am using S'mores ink. This is a really dark brown. Really dark brown. I really like it. And look at this. I don't want to clean this stamp right now. I love this about this. Look at this. I just flip it over. Take my paper out. Bada bing, bada boom. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Now, we are going to do a little bit of foil here, I believe. Let's see here. Yeah, why not? Why not? And I don't want to do a lot. I just want to do, you know, just random little spots of foil there. All right, let's bring our sheet over, and we are going to just burnish this. Oh yeah. I just thought this would be a really cool technique to show you guys. I did learn this from Genevieve. I'm sure there's a lot of people on the web that does this, but I had never seen it till 3 or 4 years ago. And now I do it all the time. I love it. I just think that it gives it such a cool effect. All right, let's see. What do you think? Isn't that pretty? Love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so now we're going to put this here, right? Oh, this is so pretty. I still think we need some more. Let's do a little bit more. At least before it's over with, I'll have this whole thing covered up. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Okay. All right, so we're going to put that right there. Now, I like to use Fabri-Tac on my, oh goodness, I got some on my hands, guys. I like to use Fabri-Tac when I'm using tea stain paper. Reason being is you can't see the glue. I love this stuff. I use this in my bookmaking all the time. And again, I would have never even thought of this glue, and I saw Genevieve use it many years ago. And I love art glitter glue, but there are certain places that it's hard to use art glitter glue. And to me, this is one of those places because you'll see the glue. You'll see the beads of glue. And I don't care for that. I don't want to see the glue through the paper. And where this paper is really thin, you definitely would be able to see it. Look at that. Now, let's just do a simple build. Look. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And I want to bring a ticket in here. We're doing a collage. Let's see. Probably this. What do you think? Oh, yes. Look at that. Are you kidding me with this? This is so pretty. I love it. I love it. Let's see about this. We got the radio no, I like the plain. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is put the plain. And what I'm going to do on this plain is I'm not gluing this whole plain down. I just want to glue bits and bobs out. And this, I did pull the art glitter glue out. I mean, I want it to stay, obviously, but I don't want it to be completely glued down flat. And this is a very intricate die cut, so it's hard to use pop dots on that. Okay, so now let's take this, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to put some glue. I'm going to keep that middle part open in the middle there, and we're just going to put that there. Oh my goodness. Now let's see. I don't know about this. I glued that down. Shoot. Let's see what we're going to do. You know what we're going to do? We're going to lift this up. I'm going to lift this up and pray for the best. Well, it did come off just a little bit. That's okay. We can re-glue it. I'm not mad about it. Okay. Nope, we're not going to do that. It totally messed it up. There. Well, I guess we're just going to go with 2 embellishments. I glued it down, but that's okay. Look how gorgeous this card is. I'm sorry, this card's beautiful. Let's get a card base. I got it right here. It fell down on the floor, and we're going to glue this on our card base. And just like that, you have a very unique birthday card. I love it. I think this is a perfect card. I love this card. I wish I had another embellishment. I like to do them in threes, but I messed up and I glued that down, but that's fine. Look at that. All right, let me pull in the other one I made. Here's the other one that I did. Now this one, I cut out the embellishments out of the paper. You see that? Isn't that pretty, guys? I absolutely love this. This is such a cool technique. I think it really did lend itself very well to this paper. I think that it's very pretty. I did a little bit better job on this, cutting it at an angle than I did this one, but that's okay. I just went a different angle on this one. It still looks good. I love the tea stain paper, and this is a perfect birthday card for a masculine, those masculine birthday cards that we need that so often we just don't know what to do. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a little bit, not fully put together, and I'm sorry about that. I was struggling on inspiration today, but then when I got it, it's here, and I think I'm going to get off here like I normally do and make a bunch more of these cards. I just love them. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.